scram.
My hero, Rocco. Rocco for president.
Well done, Will. Force that in, Real. Oh, yeah. You're supposed to be on their side of the bench. You know, I did look at the rule that's in there. It's kind of silly.
No, that's a big rule. Especially you got screaming parents. These guys are going to be loud.
Well, apparently this is their club, right? So they found their highest point where they always camp out.
Yeah, but technically that's our spot.
Yeah, maybe, or half of it at least. Yeah. It'll help me. It'll help me be a good citizen.
Okay, I'll be nice.
Well done, Jake. Good effort, Cody. You got the win. Keep them in. Oh, good effort, Owen. Good morning. Nil. Got to get in for that. That's a...
Come on, Rocco, get out of there, MJ.
Time, time, time. Look at Innie, look at Innie. Ah, too much space. Good ball. Good ball.
Good ball.
Oh, he touched it. He can't pick it up. He can't. Good innie. Good turn. Good close, Will. Good idea, that's okay. Ambitious. He's coming on your shoulder. Help him, come on guys. Get out of that. Don't let him turn, Noah. Oh, yeah, win that. Oh. Oh. can't give it away there. Help him, help him.
Hey, come on!
No, go forward, go forward. They're closing that down too quick. Here, here, here.
Good job, boss!
Off a Blackfoot.
Hey, come on! Good job, Parker.
Oh.
See it, Craig.
Time, 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 time. Ah.
Here you rooting for the red. Where you guys from?
South of Denver.
How far from it?
In Douglas County, Real, Colorado. We're probably the second largest club in the state. This is our, we have an academy program, but this is our, we have a U16 and a U18 academy program, but this is our second team. So,
How'd you guys get there? Fly?
yes, sir. I suppose. I mean, we have a whole hotel, so I guess almost everybody came flying. But
My son goes to school at Colorado Springs.
yeah, he goes to school at Colorado College.
No, UCCS.
Okay, great. Well, then,
That far from you?
well, Douglas County is, El Paso County is that county right south of us. So
That's where they are?
we're in Douglas County.
You said it's snowing like crazy up there, right?
Yeah, we left our families and some of our spouses, and they're telling us, "I hope you're enjoying it down there in Arizona."
He's going skiing today. Hope he makes it. He said it was going to be about 20 inches.
the young kids that are in the group, probably, I guess you guys struggled with them, and we did too. Each of these teams, if they had pressured them, probably should have beat those young kids by 3 goals. I predicted that this other team we gave a handball.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
not.
it's hard to get up for when you see kids that are little. I don't know. And for them, it's a win no matter what happens.
What happened is we just didn't close space quickly, and they got that number 14 got a header goal, and we didn't get a goal until the second half. And by the time the kids figured it out, the game was almost over. But I heard that. I did hear that. But
my son is, we've done that. We play up and we get killed sometimes, but it's always a win. And there's no.
It's a great ball, isn't it?
There's no victory for. That was good. There's no victory for the team that's supposed to win, right?
This kid is a good right back.
Well, the weather's good.
Oh yeah.
Fields are good, aren't they?
We do like they're nice pitches. We understand you guys can play on them and everybody gets to use them. Yep. This is your tournament, but
no, this field gets used for. I mean, it's packed almost every weekend. So.
Your club is we were talking to you're the sponsor club, right? It's kind of interesting. We were kind of looking at that the name of the tournament. Apparently, the death of this kid is highly controversial. So
yeah, it's really strange. I don't know. We were on the team with the Shack guys. I don't know if it's been recorded. We were on the team with the Shack guys. Never know.
No, what I'm saying, I guess what I'm noticing is that you might want to pick a good memorial that's a non-controversial sort of name, right?
No, well, I mean, his death is not controversial. I mean, it was an accident, but what happened after that was controversial.
Okay.
No, I think, it's a super sad day. I mean, talk about what sadder things you think about in your life than something like that happening.
Sure. Yeah, no, it was a very, and so
he fell off a balcony. I mean, I don't think he was thrown off.
So who?
And then it was his stepmom or his girlfriend who was taking care of the kid at the time that ended up getting hung. I mean, if you read that.
I didn't read beyond that. Was one of them charged with a crime?
No. I mean, right afterwards, somehow they found her body. They didn't know what was going on. They went to the house. They found her body hanging out the second floor window, and the kid dead in the. Something like. I mean, again, I don't have all the details, but that's what was controversial.
So who was the impetus to set up the memorial tournament?
His dad. Sold the company for like $400 million.
No, that was tactical. The referee should have booked our player for that.
Kids are having fun.
No, it's been a good tournament. We haven't played together before. This is a brand new group of kids. And hey, how you doing?
Dad too.
Yeah. Well, it's a great tournament, and everybody we talked to.
You weren't down here last weekend, were you? For the the President's Day tournament. I was here as well.
You sent a kid to Colorado Springs, but have you been up to Colorado Springs much?
Oh yeah.
What year?
Is he in?
Yeah, UCCS.
He's a sophomore.
I trained I actually coached some kids who played ball there at
soccer.
Yeah, who played soccer there.
They got good sports. Basketball team's doing fantastic this year.
Okay. Well,
they're 20-4. I told my son that. He's a sports management major, and he's not gone to any games, and he's a sports fiend. He says, they don't advertise. I said, Sam, you got to give me a break.
Well, it used to be the hockey at Colorado College there was pretty big. And
is that right?
Yeah, they've traditionally had a...
That's a great school, too. Yeah, Colorado's been just a nice one. My son's really enjoying it. He says the winters are brutal. He likes cold weather, but...
Well, this winter is a little more typical, but we'll see how, as everybody that lives there gets older, we're looking to see whether or not that somebody's predicting 6 more weeks of winter. We don't mind getting to our spring, but we know we got to have adequate snowpack.
Do you?
We do. We already had from the last storm, and so this storm right here, I predict will take. Well, we got 5 basins. We got 5 basins.
Arapaho, one of them?
Well, Arapaho is one of the basins.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my son.
That's all right. You gave it a go.
It looked like he changed his mind in the middle of the shot, didn't it?
What number is he?
41.
Oh, mine 42. I said, Brady, why'd you choose 42? Because 9 was taken on the team.
Well, we had a lot of these kids. The numbers are there's movement in the club between different ages, so these numbers might go back to some of the kids playing at different levels.
Why'd you choose 42? Just breaking barriers, Dad, like Jackie. I thought that was pretty good.
But we actually have probably twice as many competitive players in the club. How many competitive teams at this age are there?
Here? I mean for
Oh, there are 2. This is the first team,
no,
right?
the second team.
Okay.
My son was on the first team for a bit. They got moved on to this team. It's like they get new players. That's him. Number 42.
There's probably, a goal or 2 difference between the teams? Oh, my word.
No, I wouldn't say that. When we play well, maybe, but we don't always play well. No, I'd say it's more than that.
Oh, Caleb. Well, I can see.
That team's quite good and they're well coached. Give it a go. Give it a go.
Shoot, Joseph. Ball. There you
It's
go.
not bad.
That's a good shot, but
Nice.
it's okay. We'll take it. See, we get excited stuff like that. 'Cause we just haven't had it. We've lost some tough games and haven't had shots on goal. We should.
Well, has the season started here for you guys?
Oh yeah.
So, these are the first matches that we've played, and and of course the kids just came out of their high school. It's the fall high.
Well,
the boys
we
play in
go
the fall.
into hiatus during the high school season. But which is more competitive, high school or club?
Well, if it's 5A, it's fairly competitive.
Really?
We don't have. We don't have football coaches coaching. We don't have football coaches coaching the soccer teams anymore. So that's changed quite a bit.
It's not even close. Club is so much more. Club team, the top 3, 4, 5 club teams would crush the high school champion team here.
I think in a lot of states, you still have that, but the problem is that in Colorado, the rules in Colorado really don't discriminate and permit. And the other thing is, I don't know how many academy programs there are in Colorado. We had, that was a bad ball, Selecki. Fail out. Good tackle. The academy players now are prohibited from the academy players are prohibited from playing high school soccer. They have been for 2 years. So they used to be able to play. We've got 3 academy programs.
Well, prohibited by who? The academy?
The United States Soccer, U.S. Soccer.
So the academy's prohibited.
Yes.
Yeah, same here.
So I don't know how many academy programs are there in Arizona.
Plenty. There are plenty. You can imagine because we play year round. And
Well, there's 64 nationwide, and we have 3 of them in Colorado. One of them is the Rapids. Yeah, most of these families live in the Scottsdale.
Even though it says Scottsdale, they're from a collection of
Scottsdale's a
places.
beautiful city.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, this weather. Even today, my wife's out of town right now. What's the weather like? I said, it's not so great today. Actually, imagine complaining about this.
No, I see some jackets and everything, but it is.
Yeah, I mean, look at me. I got to be a field marshal later on.
It's 7 right now in our county. Well, it's dry. It's dry cold. Not too bad.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Come here in August and you'll see.
Well,
blistering.
I've done some work here in May. It's a good ball.
It's very hot.
Even in May.
What kind of work you do?
I'm an attorney.
What kind of law?
I'm an owner of a firm, and my practice area is mainly trust and estates. But
It's good right now with all the baby boomers getting my age, huh?
well, everybody's got to do some planning, and when you don't plan, it costs you more, and you don't get to accomplish anything. But hopefully, we'll all have some wealth to worry about.
Why do you say that?
Oh, I mean,
That's the good problem, right?
yeah.
I lived in Australia for many years, and I remember people like this. There were plenty of people that just didn't have a will, and they realized, the government realized that was a problem. Because I guess it ties up things in probate. I don't know the whole.
Right, I think they have a similar to the English system.
This massive outdoor mobile campaign, taxis and buses, and all it said was "prepare to die." Isn't that great? Get it right. Prepare to die. Only the Aussies can pull that off.
But yeah, no, I've had a chance to come down here some to Arizona for different things, and had a fiduciary case with involving accountants, and I had a whole. This was last summer. I had about 15 lawyers here in Arizona. It's a very plaintiff-friendly state.
Is it?
In some areas, not in every area.
I got a buddy that owns a valuation firm. You know, I guess you must be working with them some. Because when things are disputed in a divorce.
Yeah, they're important.
Testifies all the time. Maybe I should give you his name.
Most of the time, people should just they should kick the tire and find some basis to agree, rather than wasting 30% of the budget on the experts.
Yep. Come on, boys.
What do you think of your new governor? Jan Brewer's gone.
Yeah, you know, she got in by virtue of being the what do they call it? Not the attorney general, but got a brain freeze today.
Yeah, she was the chief legal officer. I thought she was the attorney general. She wasn't the secretary of state. Okay.
That's what she was. So by virtue of that, when that got vacated, who's kicking down here?
Well, I'm from Texas. A federal judge the other day entered an order staying the executive order. Has that been in the news? Has anybody in Arizona been reacting to that?
You mean the immigration?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, of course, because it just calls into question. But I guess as of tomorrow, the Justice Department's going to file an appeal. I don't know.
Is immigration an issue in Scottsdale?
It's an issue everywhere in Arizona. Sure. I mean,
is there any consensus on the solution?
No, I mean, there can't be. There's going to be winners and losers, and you just got to accept that. Now the question of who's that going to be? Nicely done, Kyle. Keep going, buddy. He's a big boy.
Yeah, that's a good ball. That's an excellent ball.
Hey, good hustle. That a boy, Kyle. That a boy. Way to work, big fella.
My dad said he should be playing tight end.
Well, I hate to run into him. He did a good job there. Looked more like a smaller, agile back there, didn't he?
Kyle, you're the man. Come on, dude, show it to me. There you go.
I'm Mike Rager, by the way. Sorry.
Let me just, I'm all buttered up here.
You are?
Richard.
Well, good to meet you. Thank you for your hospitality. And,
I always, sometimes you get parents that are out of control, really seem out of control. And I don't care whether we win or lose, as long as the kids have a good time and parents aren't too stupid.
Yeah, we got to be careful not to take it too seriously.
Oh, you got lunatics on? We don't, actually. Actually, we have a few. But they're all right. You have a few, too? I've been on some teams where it's embarrassing. I'm not kidding you. I'm embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. Well,
And it doesn't help, you know? I mean, the way I figure it is these referees. I know 2 NBA referees. Well, they get it wrong all the time.
this guy looks like he knows what he's doing.
No, I guess, but he's not going to get it right all the time.
That's true.
That's all there is to it. If you think he's one team or another, give me a break. They're not good enough to be able to do that. That's what I say. So just accept it.
Oh, somebody challenge him.
You know. Ooh, what's going to happen here?
He's going to run in, isn't he?
It seems like it.
That's a nice play. It takes guts to do that. Ankles, knees. Come on, come on.
You can even handball.
Oh my God.
Kid's dangerous. He's got a good turn of speed. It's always nice to have 1 or 2 players that can do that.
You got to be able to finish, see other players. We miss many opportunities. Not that would be goals, but there's certainly better opportunities than what we create.
Yeah, he was donkey.
Yesterday, I was out. We were sitting down, I was filming the game, and I exhorted the kids a little bit, but one of the parents asked one of the field marshals to come over, and they wanted me to move.
Oh, really?
Like,
well, I'm a field marshal, so I keep my eye on you.
So there is a rule. I did see the rules. My conduct. I have a soccer background. I was the director in our large club for a long time, so I could never. My conduct always had to be exemplary for everybody else. But I told them I said, this is Arizona, land of the free.
I brought my dog up here the other day, and I'd seen dogs here before, but they were very nice about saying it's really not appropriate.
They don't allow dogs on the. Well, you know, our facility that we use for our big tournament is owned by Stan Kroenke. One of the Walmart heirs. He owns the Rams. He owns the Pepsi. He owns Pepsi Center. He owns, and so he has very specific rules at Dick's Sporting Goods Park.
Oh yeah, that's where we're playing. We're going up to a tournament. That's near Denver, isn't it?
It is just a little bit east.
We're going to a tournament there, and I don't remember.
In May. That's the Real Cup. Yeah, that's the Real Cup there.
Well, I'm going to be a troublemaker there.
Well, it's a nice time to be in Colorado, except for we had this issue of tornado warnings. we lost. This used to be an issue. We lost a couple days.
Yeah, that sucks. We've had a tournament. I remember years back. I don't remember when it was. And there was these, teams from El Paso drove here, so they had to drive across. Well, they're in West Texas, but still had to drive across. It's like an 8-9 hour drive in this van, and the tournament, it was just lightning and thunder almost. We got maybe 2 games in, and now got to call the tournament. What a bummer. Because we could probably play in the rain, but lightning is not going to happen.
I did see that you guys occasionally will have. I saw that. Obviously the field marshals are talk about the 30-30 rule if you have that coming, but
what is that?
If you have a not catching it. Well, if you have lightning within 5 miles or 30 seconds, then you got to shut down for 30 minutes. That's kind of a standard.
Ours was closer than that. I think they let it go on too long.
It's probably if you had willful ignorance of that rule, it is a volunteer organization, volunteer doctrines, but
You got it.
That was my son.
Oh, good. Was that a header or was that...
He knocked it in with his head. The last 5 or 6 minutes, the Blackhawks team in the midfield was giving up a lot more, weren't they? First 15 minutes of the game, they were running rampant.
Well, got it.
I think so. I don't know. When I do his high school games, I try to get up higher and get a better.
This is better than field level, though.
Yeah. This is significant because this team, they were put together, and there were only 6 kids that were left, and they didn't score many goals, and they were playing. They were slotted with the top 6 teams in the state of Colorado. They gave up a lot of goals, and they didn't score many. And so yeah, and they had a 26-year-old kid who played ball at one of the local colleges, and he was not he was not a good he didn't know how to lead at all.